Alright guys, back another day, another green day, another dollar, another whatever you want to call it, profit day. Up $605 today, $605, 34,000 shares traded. SIDU is my good play, and then two small scalps on EMWP and AUST. Yesterday was 763, so up a little bit over $1,300 in 2 days. So let me go ahead and show you my trades. SIDU was the best one that I had. Looks like it wants to come back up again. So like always, guys, if you want to trade live with me, I think three, four, five of us actually both jumped in on this one move that I jumped in, and people were able to profit as well. So make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You can watch me trade live right here on YouTube, or go over to tradecaster.com with lower latency, less than a 1 second delay, and you can see where the majority of people are chatting. So SIDU was the first play. SIDU, I realized that SIDU had a lot of short sellers, and why? Because you get one touch, two touch, three touches, four touches to that penny right there at 320 exactly, right? We got a break, didn't hold, pulled back, got a break, didn't hold, and pulled back. So this is already telling me there's a very strong resistance. Now, the resistance is 320, so what was my support? My support was $3 down here. So we got a little bit of a range box going on, right? 320 to $3. So I left all of these alone. Actually, I didn't leave them alone. I took some trades up here within that range. Try to get a breakout. Try to see if I can get a breakout, but I didn't. So I actually scratched on all of those. So I made a little bit of money, and then I gave a little bit of money back. So I was up or down like $4 or $5 between these. It was really barely any different, anything significant, right? So then it came back into this range, and this is that bottom of that range. We pulled below it and then failed, came back up, failed. But here I was starting to take trades. Why? Because I wanted to get over $3 psychological whole number and VWAP. So a nice green candle engulfing, pulls back. I take a dip entry there at 298. Looks like I stopped at 298. Break even trade, scratch trade, no profit, no nothing. Again, one green candle goes up above $3. I'm buying at 299, 5,000 shares. Looks like I pulled that at 299. Again, scratch trade, no profit, right? Ignore these. I was testing something out. That's why I only bought one share. But then it came back to that $3 level, and this time we rip through $3. We hold $3. I jump in at the bottom of this candle. This bottom candle right here is 306. You can see it right there to the side, 306. I jumped in at 307, so I almost nailed the bottom of that candle. 307, started selling at 315, 317, 16. Some of those shares I waited for this 320, so when I got to that 320, I started selling some more. 327, 37, 35, and then I put a stop loss right below that previous high, which was 25. So I put a stop loss at 324, 1 penny below. See if this keeps squeezing, maybe hits a 350 high or something like that. But it actually didn't, so I came back and stopped out. So a very nice trade. That was the majority of the profit. Like I said, all of this morning here, I was down, I think, $4 on the trade. So just that trade right there alone put me up $500 on the day. I don't remember which stock I traded after that one. It was probably AUST. And let me see. AUST started squeezing out of nowhere. I identified a resistance of, or let me see. So that 240 was the first nice high that we got, right? So we got a high of 240 and then pulled back. Kind of consolidated two candles, pulled down a VWAP, and then we got this giant green candle here, engulfing candle. Look at the volume on it, higher than the previous red one. So it starts engulfing all the way back up, and I'm targeting 2.4, at least touch 2.4, which is the previous high. If we get through 2.4, maybe 250 as well, $0.50, right? So I get a little pullback on this candle at 225. Sorry, the low of that candle is 222. So I got in at 250.25 right there. I took some profit out at 229, and then I moved my stop loss to 227, so right above break even. If I was to hit 24 and 250, I would have 1,000 shares left, because it looks like I took 500. So I would have 1,000 shares left for that move, maybe another $150. But if it came back and stopped me out, I was already up 500, so I wouldn't give profits back. So I still kept the $33 profit once it stopped me out. This was very similar to my last trade, which was on EMWP. So EMWP, I don't know why it's not showing my trades. There it is in EMWP. So same thing, we get a high up here. It looks like I marked it at 387. pull back down, consolidate it at that VWAP line. So VWAP is holding, and then we pulled right back up to 387. At this point, I'm looking at this trend line that I drew like literally 5 seconds before I jumped on the trade. So I put the two bottom of those candles and then lined it up with these three dots right there, three candlesticks right there, and we pulled down to that support perfectly right there. You see that trend line hits perfectly. That right there is about 358, 359, and I got my order in at 359. So I bought the very bottom of that candle, and once again it popped up, started hovering above this level. So I took 500 out, locked in some profits. You could see the first initial was 369, which was right there. 369, start holding there. So I took 500 out, and then I put my stop loss again, break even. So 359, and it looks like I put it at 361. 360. So I put my stop loss right above it, right there, in case this candle still wants to move higher, or the next one rips to 3.8, 3.9, and $4. Then I get another 20 cents per 1,000 shares. That would be $200. But if it doesn't and it comes back, then it stops me out. So those were it. Those were the only trades I took today. Nothing else besides SIDU, EMWP, and AUST. ARC did start coming up, and even now is still up there. We finally got the $20 break, held $20, and then moved up to 23.7 again. So this stock is just crazy. I'm not going to trade anything. You can see my P&L is 0 and no active trades on it either. So I'm going to leave that one alone. But yeah, so if I look at my calendar for you guys, so you could see since May 11th, still May 11th all the way to June 15, over a month of trading, and I've only had 2 red days, and those were pretty small red days. One in the beginning of June, and one earlier this week on Monday in June. So 2 red days in the last, let's see, 5, 10, 13, 18, 20, 23, 24 days. So, wait, 5, 10, 20, yeah, 20, 25 days, 2 red days. Those are pretty good odds. Those are pretty good consistency profits. So, with that being said, this locks up this day, this recap, up $600, 3 trades, 3 green trades. And like always, guys, make sure to hit like and subscribe if you like these recaps. Any questions you guys have, make sure to comment them below. And then, like always, you guys know where to watch me trade live, YouTube or tradecaster.com. And just to protect myself, you guys know trading is risky, so do your own knowledge, do your own research, and make sure you learn the stock market before you start putting your real money in it, because I would hate for you guys to lose it all right away. So with that being said, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow on a new recap, a new day. Y'all have a good one.